In today's Consumer View, the first step to buying a car involves more than a make and model. It also is all about arranging the financing. And automotive expert Casey Jordan is here to help walk us through this process. I guess consumers tend to do this backwards. We look for what we want and then we worry about the financing. But your suggestion is flip it.
Exactly. That is the most important thing to do, is get your financing down first. See what you can afford. See what kind of interest rates you're going to get. Check your credit scores. That's not something that you want to do with the dealer. You also want to have to put the dealer through the process of telling you that you can't have the car that you want.
Will consumers damage their credit if they put it in for multiple financing applications and at different dealerships?
No, that is the thing about automotive, financing and your credit score. It doesn't affect it if you apply for the same type of loan during that time period. So you can apply for automotive financing at as many dealerships or as many lending institutions as you want. The trouble is when you start applying for different types of financing at the same time, like a credit card or a home loan or something like that.
Yeah, so that's what you need to, but not necessarily multiple car
loans are fine.
It's the same thing. Okay.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about the pros and cons. First of all, what's the pros and cons of dealer financing?
Well, the pros and cons of dealer financing are the dealership has many different lenders that they can work with and perhaps help you if you have a difficulty financing a vehicle, as well as they have manufacturer incentives as well. And there's the ease of just doing it at the dealership itself. The con is the dealership is kind of a broker where their interest rates can fluctuate depending upon your credit score. You may get a better credit score and better financing if you do your credit shopping on your own. And
it sounds like, as we began this conversation, it's better to do that beforehand, which is what you would have to do if you were going with a non-dealership source.
Absolutely,
correct?
Yes. Make sure you do that before you step into the dealership.
Well, you mentioned multiple applications, and I understand that there are some resources like Lending Tree that do that. You can just do a universal kind of application?
Yeah, you can also look for your own favorite lending institutions. You can go to Chase or Bank of America or Lending Tree and get multiple offers for a car loan.
Okay. Run through some of the steps before you even get started. What do you need to do to better know your own personal finances and your situation? What would you suggest?
The first thing to do is know your budget. Before you step into the dealership, have an idea of how much you want to spend, and then make sure you check your credit rating ahead of time as well, because that's going to determine the interest rate and how much they're going to lend to you. Research your own interest rates ahead of time. Sometimes credit unions have great interest rates, but know what you're going to get for an interest rate. Apply for your loan as well. Get your loan application before you step into the dealership, and consider a mass loan application like Lending Tree, where you're going to get multiple offers from different lenders, and print out everything before you head to the dealership so you can show them the interest rate that you're getting, and they may have a chance to beat it.
Pre-approved. You're
All
walking
right.
in there. All right. Thank you, Casey.